The Prophet Muhammad couldn't read or write. You know that, right?
This Pakistani Sheikh ibn Ketchup thinks that the Arabic word ummi can only mean illiterate.
Non-Arabic speaker thinks he can interpret Arabic. Well, that's rich. Well, we know the word ummi doesn't necessarily mean illiterate. It can also mean Gentile. However, we know that it can mean illiterate, and it's been used to mean illiterate by the Prophet, peace be upon him. We have an authentic narration in Sahih Bukhari 1913 that the Prophet ﷺ says, إن أمة أمية لا نكتب ولا نحسب الشهر هكذا وهكذا. That we are an illiterate nation. We neither write nor our accounts. The month is like this and this. Plus, I don't even think the Prophet ﷺ's ability to read and write is even up for discussions. Like, we even have Orientalists that say such. So here we have Karl Friedrich Georg, a German Protestant theologian and an early Orientalist. He says in his book, Versuch einer Darstellung der Christologie des Koran. He says, bei dieser Untersuchung steht es übrigens die oft schon aufgeworfene Frage ein, ob Muhammad ﷺ lesen und schreiben könnte. So he's basically saying the question that arises from this investigation, whether Muhammad ﷺ could have read or write. And then he says that the Quran makes it clear and basically confirms it for us that Muhammad ﷺ couldn't read or write. Basically what he's saying is that the Quran is sufficient for us to determine whether the Prophet ﷺ was able to read or write. We have another attestation from this Kelb, Humphrey Prideaux, theologian and Orientalist, in his book La vie de Mahomet. He says, et à l'égard du style et de langue, le modèle d'élégance dans la langue des Arabes, pour ce qui est de Mahomet, qu'il est toi en vérité, ceux qu'ils disent, un barbare sans littérature que ne fait voir ni lire ni écrire. So what this filthy dog is saying, that the Prophet ﷺ couldn't have read or write, nor did he have literature. We also have Simon Oakley, an English Orientalist, in his book History of the Saracens. He says, Muhammad, who is agreed on all hands, could neither read nor write. Last one for today is Armand Pierre Cossin de Perceval. In his book Essai sur l'histoire des Arabes avant l'islamisme, he says, il est douteux qu'il sût lire et écrire. Basically, that it is doubtful that he could have been able to read or write. So tell me, how does it feel to get dusted in 4 languages?